Just so people don't think that I'm making up that they have ants in their kitchen. There's one right there moving around. There's one right there, another one right there, another one back by the sink, one up on the wall. There's ants everywhere in here. There's at least 5 you can see right now on the screen. One right there, one right there. Like, this is disgusting. This kind of sucks. I don't really know what to say. I've never had this happen before, but I made sure to double check the listing on Airbnb, and they don't mention anything about tight parking. It says like you have your own spot, and I've been complained at 3 times about my parking. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I'm in their own driveway. They keep saying they have a second car and they need more space, so I moved it, and then no one came for like over an hour, so I left and I came back, and I guess where I parked again wasn't good enough even though nobody came, and then they said please move it again, so I moved it, and then I moved it further to the end of the driveway, and then they said that still wasn't good enough, so I don't know, they were like complaining about that then, that they still couldn't pull in. So I'm just like kind of worried. I don't want to get a bad review on my Airbnb profile because I've never had a bad review. I've always had good reviews. So it's just frustrating. I don't want to get a bad review just because they've had to, so to say, complain about my parking. I just have a worry that I'm going to have to call the Airbnb customer service and just explain to them what's going on because I'm quite frustrated. And this is like a side note, but they've also like, I've seen ants multiple times in the kitchen. So I don't know, that's like quite frustrating and kind of disgusting. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't want to deal with that. I still haven't said anything to them directly. I'm just quite frustrated because I don't want to get a bad review for something that like they should have put in the listing if parking's tight. So I don't know, I'm gonna call the customer service and just see what they say, and then we'll figure it out from there. All right, you guys, I hate to seem petty, but I already told you guys about the ants in the kitchen and them complaining about me parking. So I just really don't want to get a bad review on Airbnb. So I want to make sure to at least call the customer service and make sure that they know what's going on. So I'm not saying they would leave me a bad review, but they just seem like they're being kind of petty about it. So I'm a little bit frustrated. So I'm just going to call the customer service and just let them know the situation and at least mention the ants in the kitchen just to see what they say. So hopefully I have the benefit of the doubt. I'm about to call them. Just to show you guys, I'm looking up the Airbnb customer service. I'll show you. So I'm just about to call. Hopefully you guys can hear everything. I tend to walk around when I'm talking.
Hi, thanks for calling Airbnb. To get started, we're sending a confirmation link to the number on your Airbnb account. Please stay on the line and tap the link. We'll give you time to do that now. And if you can't get the message, just stay on the line and we'll help you.
Alright, I tapped their little link.
If you're calling about a safety issue, please press 1 now. For help with a reservation impacted by COVID-19, press 2. For help with an existing reservation not related to COVID-19, press 3. For help with something else, press 4.
I'm just gonna press 3.
Press 0. Are you calling about a cancellation or a refund related to your reservation? For yes, press 1. For no, press 2.
No, press 2 for no.
If you're calling as a guest, press 1. Otherwise, press 2. Please enter the 4-digit check-in date of the reservation you're calling about. Enter the month first, followed by the day. So, for example, you would enter August 2nd as 0802.
So I checked in on March 20th, so I put 0320.
In a few words, please tell us what you're calling about. For example, you can say, alter your reservation, or help with my account. If you would prefer to use your keypad to get support, please press 1.
The host keeps complaining about my parking when there's no parking problem listed in the... Sorry, I'm stuttering. Basically, my host is complaining...
We just sent you a link to resources about this topic. Follow the instructions to find answers and information that might be useful. If you still need help, don't worry. Just return to the call and press 0 to be transferred to a support specialist. We'll wait here for 2 minutes to make sure you're doing all right, then we'll disconnect the call. Just a heads up, we're going to record this call to help us with training and quality.
Hi, my name is D-Webb.
Hi, Dan. Thank you so much for waiting. Now let me just pull up your account here.
Okay.
Let's see. Alright, I see we have a ticket created here, and this shows to be about the reservation with host Cindy.
Correct. Yeah, I'm currently in the Airbnb.
Okay, and what happened here?
There's nothing on the listing. I made sure I read through the listing before I called you guys, and there's nothing about parking being tight or anything like that. And I don't know, they've like complained to me 3 times about how I park, saying there's not enough space for their vehicle also. And they have their own separate driveway. So I'm a little frustrated. I don't want to get a bad review just because they're complaining about something that should be in the listing. And then the other thing is I made sure to take a video of it, so I have photos and video proof. There's like ants all over the kitchen counters. I don't know, like, that's kind of gross. I don't know how to explain it, but there's like little tiny ants that obviously are looking for food or something. They're like all over the kitchen.
I understand, and I'm really sorry about these situations. Definitely we have to work on this here, and now I would like to know, what would you like to do? Would you like to leave the listing, or you would just like to report and get a partial refund?
I mean, for the fact that I live like over almost a 3-hour drive home, and I just drove here, and I drove because I have a sporting event tomorrow. I don't really know what my best alternative is, because I don't want to be stuck without somewhere to stay. Like, I don't want to be in my car, so to say, you know. But I don't know, like, if I actually canceled the listing and then had to find somewhere else to stay, are you guys gonna like refund me extra like toward another stay? Or I don't understand. Or like you said, if I stay, like, I don't know what, I get like a portion back. But I'm just afraid, like, I don't want to get a crappy review now from them. Like, I don't know, I'm like really frustrated, because you can check my account. I've stayed at multiple locations and have multiple good reviews, never had a bad review. So I don't want to get a bad review now over some parking. And obviously the ants are completely disgusting too. That's obviously a big deal too, but I'm more aggravated with the way they're like treating me right this second about the parking, because they seemed like they were being a bit petty about it, and that's what made me feel like they're going to give me a bad review.
I understand, and so if the main concern here is a review, what I would recommend is communicate with your host. Try to keep the conversation and communication open, and in a way that you can actually understand, and tell them. So I would really like to have everything and keep the communication good between you and me. So
Well, with the whole ant thing, I don't mean to interrupt, but with the whole ant thing, I don't think there's really gonna be good communication, because I feel like if I bring that up to them, they're gonna be pretty I don't know what they're gonna say, but just by how they acted about the parking, I feel like, I don't know. And the ant thing's kind of the bigger deal, because that's kind of like a health standard violation.
Well, yeah, and that's why we would actually need the documentation you have. You mentioned you have pictures, so that'll be really appreciated that you send it to us. So we have two situations here, right? The one with the parking, which we consider could be fixed by communicating with the host, and the dance issue, definitely please send over the information, and we are gonna investigate. We're gonna determine if it's really considered an infestation or not, for us to determine what's the best way to go. If it's considered an infestation, it's really up to you whether you would still like to stay at the listing or cancel and get a full refund. Regarding if that's the alternative you take to cancel and get a full refund, we might be able to talk to our management team for an additional coupon for your rebooking in another listing. So that's what I can tell you right now, pretty much, based on what the outcome might be.
Okay, I'm trying to think. So, I mean, either way, I definitely gotta send you guys the documentation next, I'm assuming. I'm just trying to think of how to do that while I'm still on the phone with you.
Oh, let me send you a message, or would you prefer email or Airbnb messages?
The messages come through text, right?
Through the app.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm just trying to think because I got to get onto their Wi-Fi and send you the video of the ants because it's on a device that doesn't like have the internet connection.
Oh, if it's a video, then let me send you an email because the platform doesn't support videos yet. But let me send you an email. Give me 1 second here.
Okay, well, I mean, I can take photos. I mean, they're still out there. It's not like they're leaving. They're in the kitchen.
Okay. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna send you both email and message so you can do either video or the pictures, whatever you feel more comfortable with, or both. And once we receive the documentation, we'll start the investigation here and let you know if the best outcome is to cancel, get a full refund, and we can help you out with your booking.
Yeah.
And it's really gonna be up to you if you still decide to stay.
Okay. And if, all right. So, are you gonna be the one to call me back, or who's like? Cause I'm able to like I'll have to get off the phone and then I can send you the pictures. And then I don't know. Like I don't want to just call back and get some random person again.
Right. No, so when the pictures are received, I still have to forward you or your case over to the specialist team for them to determine the type of if it's gonna be an infestation or not. So most likely they are gonna be the ones calling you back.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll make sure to get that info over to you then. So that's I guess the end of what we need to discuss.
Yes, please. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the message thread, and whoever is working on your case will be able to see that and get back to you as soon as possible.
Okay. Thank you. So, all right. Alright, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna have to end the video right here for a second, send it over because I have it on my phone that I'm recording on, and then I will get back on. Oh, hold on, let me see what this. Hello?
Hi, Dylan?
Yeah, who is this?
Oh, yes, this is Jessica with Airbnb. I'm sorry, I was not sure if we were done or you had something else to say.
I mean, I just need to make sure I can get those videos to you or whatnot. If you don't receive them within like 10 minutes, can you give me a call back?
Well, I can try, definitely. Let me give it a try. It depends on if I'm available or not, but I'm gonna try and see and let you know. I can confirm via the message as well. I'll let you know if I have received them or not.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Wait, so
Perfect,
are you
yeah,
trying
no
to stay on the phone or like you?
No.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. Talk to you.
Alright, I'm about to send the photos. Alright, you guys, I just sent the pictures to the Airbnb customer service, so we'll just wait and see what happens. I guess they're supposed to call me or contact me, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna go outside and try and film the sunset going down, but I'm waiting on the Airbnb customer service to call me back still. Basically, if I don't get the full sunset going down, that's why, because I got the phone call and had to come